Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2009 Cadillac CTS-V. It has 42,658 miles on it. This is not your everyday 2009 CTS-V. This is a twin turbo 427 built CTS-V. So this is definitely built to race. It is a full interior street car capable of being daily driven if that's something you might be interested in doing. It doesn't have a cage. It doesn't have really anything to make it not a street car. It still has the factory seats, factory interior. All of the OEM functions still work as intended. No digital dash or anything crazy like that, stock dash. But for now, let's talk about the front of the car. It does have a brand new chin splitter on there, carbon fiber. Looks fantastic. No rock chips across the front. It's in excellent shape. The headlight does have, or both headlights honestly, just have a tiny bit of marking on the housing. It's not anything serious. It looks like a few very small rock chips. A tiny bit of, they don't even look like cracking. It's kind of hard to explain. Some streaks possibly. They're very small and insignificant. I highly doubt the camera will even pick them up. I just try to nitpick as much as possible. So there are no surprises if anybody came to look at the car. It does have a carbon fiber hood. The center section, the cowl portion of it, is exposed carbon that's been clear coated, whereas the rest of the hood has been painted black. You can see the division of it there. You can actually see the carbon pattern, the weaving in the paint. So moving over to the driver's side front fender, also has carbon fiber vent inserts. The bezels for the vents are carbon. Front driver's side fender does not have any issues. Front driver's side wheel. These do have Ventus V12 Evo 2s, 245 40 19 on the front. Brand new carbon mirror caps. Look phenomenal, no issues there. Front driver's side door. No rock chips or any issues there. Rear driver's side door. No issues with that. Rear driver's side wheel. And fitted on the back, we do have some Nitto NT05R drag radials. They are 305 35 19s. These are DOT approved and do have water channels in them, so you can drive them on the street. It might get a little sketchy in the rain, but they are legal to drive on. So those are not track tires. They are street radials. Moving to the back of the car here, do have a carbon fiber trunk. Again, it's been painted black with exposed carbon in the center to kind of match the same theme as the hood. Looks really good. It's been very well done. The center section here on the face of the trunk was done the same way, split carbon and black, with the carbon being for the license plate area. Does have rear parking sensors. Does not have a backup camera though. Taillights have been ever so slightly tinted darker, as has the third brake light. Does have a carbon rear diffuser as well. Moving over to the passenger side, looking at the rear quarter panel. It's in good condition, no issues there. Rear passenger side wheel and tire. Good shape. Rear passenger door. No issues there, but on the top of the door frame, we do have a little bit of that chrome exposed. So I'm not sure if that frame has been painted or wrapped, but whatever that finish is, chipped off just ever so slightly. But that is something you absolutely will not notice on a day-to-day basis. Again, I'm being very thorough here, so you know the exact condition of the car. Front passenger side door looks great. And again, these carbon mirror caps are brand new, so they are going to be perfect. Front passenger fender here. Again, no defects, no flaws. The paint looks awesome. Front passenger wheel, no rash, no issues there. The paint is in absolutely outstanding condition. The car looks great. I'll go ahead and walk around it from a 1 foot distance so you have a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the car. It's easier to make a car sound like it's in worse condition than it really is by pointing out every flaw, but here at Exotic Motorsports, we do that to give our out-of-state buyers peace of mind and confidence to buy sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around the vehicle from 1 foot is more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis. Owning the vehicle, you're not going to come over the vehicle every time you take a glance at it, so this will give you a better idea of what flaws will stand out and which ones do not. If a flaw is noticeable and not insignificant, I will mention that. But most of the flaws that I point out are very, very small details that you won't notice 99% of the time. Things like very small markings on headlights or window frame finishes failing, things like that. So here on the interior, we do have black leather and Alcantara with carbon fiber inserts. Carbon looks great on this car. Does have express down all 4 windows, and I believe express up on the front too. Power adjustable mirrors, power adjustable Recaro seats with adjustable lumbar control as well. So here's the condition of the driver's seat before you go ahead and sit in it. Nice V insignia there in the center, and the Recaro label is there. Everything still operates as it would factory, still turnkey. Fires up, no issues. All gauges still work as intended, minus the TPMS, I suppose, because it does have the wheel and tire combo that it does. It either doesn't have TPMS or they are underinflated due to the correct operating pressure of those tires. So you run street radials typically at a lower tire pressure than you would just a normal tire. So that might be tripping the TPMS, or it just doesn't have it. So there you can see on the gauge cluster, it does have 42,658 miles. All of the buttons are in fantastic shape. None of the markings have been worn out. You do have your ethanol content sensor there, your B&M shifter, a very nice carbon trim across the center console there, electronic parking brake, auto dimming mirror with OnStar. Do have memory seats, twilight sensing headlights, heated and cooled seats. Of course, it does have the fire extinguisher to follow the regulations for most tracks, and the carbon trim does follow the dash and go over to the passenger door. Passenger door card is in excellent condition. Passenger seat looks great, no issues there. Just have universal garage door opener and a panoramic moonroof. Alcantara A-pillars and headliner, as well as visors. It's all Alcantara. Has a very nice premium feel to it. Now looking in the back seats, again, the carbon inserts on the doors looks great. Conditions of the back seat looks really good. The front seat backings look great as well. The carpet is also flawless. The entire interior of the car looks brand new. This car has been taken very good care of. Now let's get into what makes this car really special. Where all all the money's been put into. So here we have our twin turbo 427 Wilson manifolds, intake manifold and fuel rails. It does have carbon fiber valve covers, massive charge piping, tile blow-off valve, twin oil catch cans, and every modification and aspect of this build will be listed in the details portion of the sales listing. So if you have any questions about what parts have been used, what power it made, anything like that, that will all be in the sales listing. It sounds very healthy, it runs very good, and it sounds amazing when the turbos come online and the car starts moving. It's really a feeling and a sound that's incomparable to much else. Back here you can hear from the exhaust, it's very healthy and the idle's very consistent. It sounds really good, especially with the smell of ethanol behind it that really kind of ties the whole street car experience together. This is a very, very nice CTS-V. This build has been done incredibly thoroughly and no shortcuts have been made. The car runs and drives great. It has excellent street manners. The converter is not too aggressive, and the tune doesn't have a very sensitive throttle. The throttle is very manageable, so it feels good just driving around. So that is our 2009 Cadillac CTS-V twin turbo 427. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out our sales listing online at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.